In this video, we have a look at factorisation, where the common factor isn't necessarily a single term, but is a bracketed expression. Let's have a look at the case here where we've got x plus 2 in brackets. Now, how do we actually factorise out a bracket which is common to two parts of an expression? Well, let's consider something that might be a little bit more basic. So we've got 3y plus 2py, and we're asked to factorise this expression. What we know is that there's a common factor. Remember, factor is something that divides exactly into a particular number, or in this case a term. And y is common to both of the terms in this expression. So we factorise that out, and what's left in the bracket is 3 plus 2p. Of course, we can always test that out by expanding the brackets again. So in this case, x plus 2 is common to both parts of this expression. It's being multiplied by 3 and 2p respectively in the two terms. And we can take that bracket out the front, x plus 2, and what we're left with is 3 plus 2p. We can use this idea when we're asked to factorise an expression which may appear to have no common factors. If we look at this expression in green, there is nothing that's common between all of the terms that we can actually factorise out. But what we can do is we can group the terms. So we'll have a look at the first two terms, 3p plus 9, and we'll also separately look at the negative 4p squared minus 12p. Now for the first part in blue, there is a common factor of 3, and that leaves a bracket of p plus 3. In the second part, we can actually factorise out the negative 4p, remembering that the sign of negative in front of 4p squared belongs to it. So we can factorise out negative 4p, and that leaves p plus 3 in the bracket. Again, notice that it's plus 3 because we have to make sure when we multiply negative 4p and positive 3, we get negative 12p. So our common bracket is p plus 3. We can now factorise this bracket and place it at the front of our expression, and what we're left with we can see in green, which is 3 minus 4p. So our original expression can be factorised into two brackets, p plus 3 and 3 minus 4p. This process is called grouping, and what we then do by looking at the two groups is look to factorise out a common bracket which we can take out the front of the whole expression.